Good afternoon, everybody. Alex StarCraft here. Welcome back to Game 2 of Liquid's Taeja, our red Terran in the top left-hand corner, and Quantic Sase, our blue Protoss in the bottom left-hand corner of the map. Is going to be Entombed Valley. I'm not sure if it's MLG or what, but it is indeed Entombed Valley. I'm assuming it's not MLG, otherwise it would probably be a supply depot slash depot, depending on how you want to pronounce it, somewhere down there. And one quick thing, I do know this is from the Red Bull Battlegrounds, which was, of course, a while ago. Some people, such as Husky StarCraft, has uploaded a lot of the games. VODs are now available on Day 9's channel, all sorts of stuff like that. But hey, I was thinking, I want to cast some replays. I want to find some good replays, and there hasn't been any really good ones released since the Red Bull LAN. So I was just like, I'm going to watch this. I know my subscribers will hopefully enjoy it if they didn't see this live. Even if they did see this live, or see it in the archive, hopefully you won't mind my take on it and you watch it just to support me. Some cool stuff like that. And I will note, I'm up to 60 subscribers now, and I have actually broken 10,000 video views. That is freaking awesome. Actually broken 11,000, but that's not quite as notable. It's 10,000. That's awesome. And the really cool thing is just like, well, a lot of people would be thinking, as I often do, it's like, well, Husky can upload a video and get 10,000 views on it in a day. But still, when you think about it, 10,000 people have watched my video at least part way through, whether it be, one person many times across all my videos, being like someone like a subscriber, an early subscriber, or whether it just be one person who happens to stumble upon my games and then watch a best of 3, something like that. And it just means a lot to you guys to all support me. And one quick thing to remember, you can find me on Twitter at AlexStarCraft, ELYK StarCraft, just like my channel. Also, twitch.tv/AlexStarCraft, of course, whenever I do stream, which I am working on doing that for my latter games. And here, it does look like Sase is going to probably be going for the exact same build as he did last game. Now, I can prove to you guys, he only has 2 workers on this gas. Will he only put 2 workers on more, or on this one? I don't know why I said more. Well, we're going to see in about 9 seconds, so we're just going to chill out and watch this, see if he only puts 2 on. You will note on the minimap, Taeja, no gas, fast expansion. Is he going to put 2? 1, 2. Yeah, just like that. See, I told you I wasn't lying. And here we go. See, he actually has a lot of pylons as well, so he's a very good number of probes. But Taeja here getting that expansion, following up with probably some gas, probably some barracks, or maybe a really fast 3rd command center if he's feeling absolutely insane. But he hasn't even scouted his opponent yet, so I can't imagine that. For all he knows, there's actually 2 gateways right here, and he just hasn't seen them at all. So, that's a bit risky, and there we go, 2 barracks. And for those of you guys who might not be totally familiar with the 1-Rax gasless expand from Terran, well, if you aren't, you probably haven't been watching StarCraft for quite a while. But the way it generally works is you just go, your command center, get a barracks, get a command center, throw down 2 barracks, and then throw down 2 gases sometime in the near future. As I would say, the more standard variation, you don't always have to get 2 gases. You don't always have to get 2 barracks. Last game we saw Taeja get 6, 4, 3, something like that. But it is a good economic opener. And of course, the Protoss player likes to get their warp gate started, likes to get a bit more tech before throwing down that expansion. So you see his expansion is about halfway now that Taeja's is done, but he does have warp gate about complete and 3 more gateways about to pop. And Sase looking like he's actually going to go for some 4-gate pressure. He has a pylon on the way right here. He's going to poke up the ramp, and you guys might be wondering, well, hey, why does he have a bunker, or why is Sase pressuring if he knows he has a bunker? Oh god, I just went back. Oh god, oh stop. Okay, we're just going to pretend it didn't happen. You see him pulling back, these units are headed out. But as I was saying, you guys are probably wondering, well, why would he pressure if he knows he has a bunker? He didn't see it, but don't worry, he knows he has a bunker. Well, it's because the force field from the sentry can actually prevent SCVs from repairing all along this one side, or this one side, which is a really big difference. And with 4 gateways, you can definitely do some damage. The parting PVT style, quote-unquote, of course relies around a gateway timing as well. It's a bit later, maybe around 8 or 9 minutes. It's with 6 gateways as opposed to just these 4, but at the same time, it puts pressure on the Terran opponent. It doesn't let them just totally macro to their heart's content, and if they're being greedy, it could actually end the game. Now, Taeja looks like he's going to be pushing out. Is Sase going to react? Yes, he does. Taeja sees those. He pulls back immediately. He's not worried enough to pull SCVs. We do see him actually pulling 2 as I say that. Well, more units are warping in, but Sase, you see it is just zealots and sentries, zealots to get up in the face sentries to stop repairing, stop microing backwards, cool stuff like that. So we're going to have to see. There's a stalker now. How much is he going to do? He gets up the ramp. He does see that there is a barracks or a bunker, a second in construction. So is he still going to go for it? Well, he's warping in more and more units, so I feel like he is. And we see back home, he is actually not making probes. Sase cutting probes. Not sure if that's intentional, but he's looking to hit a pretty big timing right here. If we look at the army supply, well, we see Sase is up a significant amount. And of course, these gateway units much more powerful than these no upgrade, no stim, no medevac Marines. And wow, yeah, Sase really committed to this. He actually has cut probes. He's just going to go ahead and go for it here. Go up the ramp, activate the Guardian Shield. How are the force fields going to be? He puts them up. See, no more repairing on that bunker right there. No more repairing is going down on that one, and all of a sudden Taeja is being forced to micro, and you cannot out micro these zealots with just those Marines, just because of the fact that, well, Marines are not faster than the zealots without the stim. Sase's now in the base, a very good force field going down, limiting the movability of, or the mobility of those Marines. SCVs being pulled off the line, trying to absorb some damage and maybe deal some in return. Another barracks going up, but that immediately gets sniped, and I keep seeing barracks inside a bunker. I don't know why. Mule's being dropped down there, but Sase doing so much damage with this push, could force field the ramp almost if he wanted to, just stop units from maneuvering, and yes, he does. SCVs can no longer get to him. These SCVs cannot run. He has high ground vision. This supply depot was down. Sase's getting up. He's up by almost double supply, and wow, Sase ending that game really, really quickly right there. And I'm not sure if there was a reason he was thinking, or if he saw something that made him think, okay, I'm going to cut this. He might have seen, actually no, what it probably was the fact that he only saw Marines. If we go back here about 2 minutes maybe, what I'm guessing is the fact that he only saw Marines, no Marauders, because we see he did poke up the ramp a few times before this. All he saw was Marines and bunkers. He saw no gas units whatsoever. He didn't see any ridiculously early stim pack, something like that. So he knew his opponent was dumping his gas somewhere else. That would be his factory, later his starport. So Sase was like, okay, well, I can make these units. Oh, he canceled his Nexus. I am stupid. Okay, hold up. What happened here? Wait, did he even make a Nexus in this game, or am I just like really terrible as a commentator? Oh no, okay, he made a Nexus. I'm not crazy. Okay, so what does he see that makes him cancel it? This is curious. A little bit of analysis here. If you guys are not going to continue watching, thank you very much for watching. But if you guys want to see exactly why Sase might have done this, something that might have not been noticed in the actual cast, we're going to have to see, when does Sase cancel that exactly? Does he poke and see something? Does he just do it because it's got about 10 seconds left before he can cancel it? 5 seconds left, and okay, so he just cancels it. So he says, okay, I'm going for this timing. And I was wondering, I was like, why isn't he producing probes? Well, because this was kind of an all-in. You see, he was behind on workers compared to his opponent. No second expansion. And when does he poke to get some vision of what exactly is up there? I know he does it sometimes. Okay, here. He does it with the Stalker. Does he see anything, or what does he see? Okay, he sees only Marines. He saw no Marauder shots in the back. He saw no Marauder shots coming out of here. And so Sase probably just thinking, okay, he's putting his gas into some quick medevacs. I have no expansion, but I can do some work with this. And when he hits, we do see he's up by almost double his opponent on army supply, and then simply Taeja's not prepared, has not pulled SCVs, and he has so many units, he just smashes through the front line, and there's not really anything Taeja can do to micro. Once a Protoss is in your base, and all you have is Marines with no upgrades, well, you're in some trouble. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is both my first cast in a while and this best of 3 between Sase Taeja from the Red Bull Battlegrounds. Please let me know what you guys think in the comments. Follow me on Twitter at LXStarcraft. Watch me cast tonight or Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, if you can. Really cool. Otherwise, just subscribe, like, let me know what you think. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Eat some veggies with your dinner.